hit over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube this year, or just whatever, a month ago, right? Not very long ago.
January.
Yep. You're like I said, I was telling you, you're kind of in the elite group of YouTube hunting shows that are over 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah, well, it's been a collective effort, and we have an excellent team, and we've been thankful enough to have really great guests to help us get to that milestone. And it's been fun along the way. But I remember when I started Exodus, I think we maybe had like 20 subscribers or something. And I remember we did some content actually with Dan way back in the day. And it was during deer season. Probably was 2020 or 2019. I can't remember. But I remember in the tree stand, I just refreshed the YouTube studio. I don't know if they actually had the YouTube studio app at the time. Might have just been the YouTube app. We had 1,000 subscribers. Like, oh my gosh, we hit 1,000 subscribers. Like, wow, oh my gosh, this is crazy. And then to look back and to get all the way to 100,000 is just a collective effort of everyone that's been willing to share their stories and information. So I've been really grateful for that.
I remember, I don't remember what it was. We were doing a hunt or something with, I think Chad came, and Dan was like, man, you guys were like 30,000 or something like that. He's like, man, they're really growing. They're going to pass me up. And I'm like, yeah, maybe one day. And yeah, you did. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're right. It is crazy. And it's just like the one thing, like, I know you're growing your channel from, started from 0 and to where you're at today. I'm sure you remember that 1,000 milestone, that 10,000 milestone. And it's crazy how the first 1,000 is really hard. I would say the next 10,000 is extremely hard. And then from that, it does get a little bit easier thanks to the YouTube algorithm.
Yeah, right. It's what do you guys think is your best, like, I guess if you got give someone a tip for YouTube, like what was your strategy for growing, or how did you guys get to 100,000?
Have really great guests, have really great content and information, and have a really great editing team. And we were thankful enough to have all three of those things. I would say that's the biggest thing. And everyone always wants to have that viral piece. And it's kind of hard sometimes to anticipate what will do really, really exceptionally well. And we have had a couple of videos do exceptionally well. And they're usually like deer centric. This is funny because everyone loves big deer, but you can add another layer to that. Big typical deer. Those are the things that I think every deer hunter just geeks out about. Yeah, because I don't know why that is, but the Rapala buck, one of that video that we did, I did a VO of a story of it, and that was a really good one. And then the general in Nebraska, that was another one. So for some reason, the typical bucks really strike a chord with everyone because they're just giant, beautiful animals.
Well, and you guys were like first to market with those like stories of these big bucks. Not first to market because obviously there's North American whitetail and all that, but on the YouTube space, you guys really seem to figure that out pretty quickly. And you guys also like took so back in, like, I don't remember when it was, Jake, you probably remember because I missed it, but I don't know if it was like late 2022 into early 2023, there was like this push for YouTube shorts.
Yeah.
And if you put out good YouTube shorts, you just skyrocketed.
Yeah. And that, I mean, that's a big part of it too, honestly. I mean, even this last year, that was a big part of, because here's the thing, like we've had so many conversations, and then not everyone watches a long form podcast, but you have some really sharp guests share some really cool information, and you can put it in 30 seconds. Seems to be a little bit more digestible to everyone. But yeah, it's been crazy to see how this platform's evolved and how much more sophisticated everyone's gotten. And I'm talking about the people that make it, and then also the people that consume the content. I mean, we've all gotten smarter, a lot smarter than 5 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah. And and there's all kinds of, I mean, it's a very competitive area now too, because there's so many resources for creators to take advantage of to make things a little more streamlined,
Mm-hmm.
And I missed that. I mean, I missed that short push. Me and Dan were just doing this, and we didn't, it wasn't our thing to put shorts out, and we should have. I mean,
hindsight.
We do now. We do now, but. And even this, like you said, the long form content, I think like 15% of my views on this channel come from the long form content. The rest is either clips or shorts.
Yeah.
I mean, the vast majority of people like to watch the specific titled clips that are 10 minutes long,
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, it's a lot to ask for someone to commit an hour of their time, or hour and a half, or 45 minutes.
Yeah.
But something that's pertinent to them. Yeah, I'll watch a 10-minute video. I know that guy. I want to hear what he says.
Or, I'm interested in this topic, that's some kind of micro topic that was inside of this broader topic in a podcast, Hope you enjoyed that clip. The unedited full podcast is right here. And before you leave, hit the subscribe button for me.